Well, welcome back, Sam. How are you?
Very good, how are you?
Very good, thank you. And how does it feel to return back home to here to Molineux?
It's amazing. I mean, I do come to most games, but to come and be a part of something special again it's a good feeling.
And how does it feel to call you Sam as well? Because obviously you're associated with SX as well.
A lot of my fans really call me Sam. I prefer to be called by that because it's more personal, you know. I don't feel like I'm Essex. I feel like that's just the brand. I am Sam, so, you know, it's good.
And we're here in the stadium, but what makes it such a special place as well?
I mean, look at the grass, you know, it's crazy.
You said you slid over on that yesterday,
Yeah, I
didn't
did.
you?
I fell over yesterday. But it just every time I come here, it just reminds me of being a kid. So it's just happy memories, and I think that's probably the same for a lot of people too.
Well, you grew up down the road, didn't you?
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
Well, in Penn, Warstones kind of area, so
And
not too far.
Not too far down the road. And did you know you always wanted to be in the music industry and have a career in music?
Not really. I always wanted to like be an actor. That was always what I wanted to do, or some kind of fashion designer. But no.
I could tell.
So, well, no, but I just think I really wanted to not do music, just because I didn't think I saw that actually happening. You know, you don't think that you can actually make a career of music, especially being from Wolverhampton. So when the opportunities just come organically, I'm just going to go for them, you know.
So when did you start making music then?
When I was about 13, maybe, I think I made my first ever beat. Well, I started off playing the drums, then I turned into a DJ, and then I got bored of playing other people's songs, so I started making my own. And then 2 years ago, I started singing, and now we're here.
Well, you've had a rapid journey, as you say. Now we're here, but you've worked with some big artists, haven't you? And you know, what artists have you worked with in the studio?
I mean, in the UK, the likes of people like Skepta, Tiny Temper. The list goes on. In America, you know, Lil Wayne, Childish Gambino, who's also a huge actor as well, so that's an inspiration to me. It's just crazy when I reel off these names of people, and to think like being from here, and you don't think at the moment, wow, I'm doing this. When you have the years go by and you reflect on it, it's like, wow, I've done that. It's crazy.
Well, you mentioned Childish Gambino as well, and I believe you were nominated for a Grammy with him, weren't you, for the album?
Yeah.
So was that a career highlight for you?
Definitely. I've got like a little Grammy certificate plaque thing which I hang up in my studio, and the way that the light reflects off the gold, it's crazy. It's good. It's like a certificate for losing, but I'll take it.
So 3 years ago, you know, you had a career here in the retail department at Wolves, and you were balancing that with making music as well. How do you find the time?
You don't, to be honest with you, you don't. It's really hard. So, you know, people ask me this all the time. How do you go from chasing your dream and working a normal life, especially if you have children or a house and things? It's really hard, but you've just got to be that dedicated, and I think that's what shows on the back end, you know what I mean, when it does pay off.
So obviously you're very busy. You started a new role with Carl Henry as well, working as an ambassador for the foundation. But how's that gone, and how rewarding is that, you know, doing all the different projects you do for the foundation as well?
I think it's so rewarding because you are literally hands-on with people from the city or wherever you're working at the time in community things. You're hands-on with the people. You can directly, one thing you could say or do could inspire a person or make somebody look at something different, and you can't fathom changing, you know what I mean, or touching people in that way.
So I know that mental health is a huge thing now. Is that a project that you'd like to be involved with?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I do have bipolar disorder and something like called PTSD, which is a lot of people have it and might not even realise. So that's what I mean, going back to the previous question, just being able to touch people in a way that they might not have known that they needed. You know what I mean? Hearing something that you didn't know that you needed to hear, or realising something you didn't know that you had. I think everybody has a mental health issue. It's just whether you unlock it or not, you know. So it's relatable to everybody, and it is such a big thing now. So it's not something that should be looked down upon. You know, it's not a negative thing.
It doesn't seem to be as well. Yeah. It's great that everyone seems to be talking about it a lot more now, doesn't it?
That's it, and I think there's so much help and there's so much things now, but it's just a lot of people don't know how to actually access them, and I think that's why working with the foundation and things, we can make that change and bridge that gap for people.
Well, one of the projects you were involved with was the Premier League Writing Stars competition. You were here pitchside as well, talking to me. Yeah. That was involved with Courtney Horse as well. But as a grime artist, you know, you write a lot of your own stuff. But how, you know, impressed were you with all the children and their work?
Honestly, to think, I know I wasn't that smart when I was a kid, because they were just...
Oh, you were writing from when you were 13, you told me a minute ago.
Not really lyrics, but musical notes, yeah. But just to think, I can't remember how old Kelsey was. I think she was like 11. But to hear the words in which she was... she couldn't have been 11 because I was in year 7. However old she was.
Oh, we're not here for maths.
There you go. So yeah, it shows I'm still not that clever. But just hearing some of the words and the passion in which what they were writing about shows how invested the youth are now into understanding differences and emotions and things, and being able to write about it at that age and with passion it was really inspiring. It really was.
And you're a massive Wolves fan, obviously. You're being here today.
Yeah.
How impressed with the seasons, or the last few seasons so far?
I mean, when we was in League One, I always had belief, but seeing to where we're at now, even though we're not at the best start, let's be honest, but I think the only way is up, and I think once we've figured out certain things, it's unstoppable for us.
Well, as well as chatting to me, I know you'll be performing half-time pitchside. Feeling a little bit nervous, are you?
Not really, because I feel the love in the stadium, so that's what's guiding me. Yeah.
This must be one of the biggest stages you've worked on, though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you
Good
so
luck.
much. Thanks.
Thank you.
Was that awkward, the handshake?
Should we hug it out? Yeah.
I was just like,